What fire springs forth? What bile does bubble? The black moon swings and the sky stirs trouble. Oh yes, oh yes. By violent ends, we kill the light. Through the shadows, madness beckons. Wed at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Wed at Night!
Hey, Blazin Space, a very, very merry birthday to you from myself, Stranger Studios, and Vaudeville Etiquette. Keep shining your lights, and we love you so much.
Happy birthday, Blazin Space. You're definitely one of my favorite weirdos. Let's celebrate.
Hi, John. Hope you have a happy birthday.
Crone says, happy birthday, Blazin Space. Because of your fine art and dedication to change with love, you get to celebrate yourself for an entire month.
Happy birthday, Blazin Space.
Happy birthday, Blazin Space.
I don't know what a birthday is, but mine was the day that human waste and cotton candy were baked together by the sun into a soul. So happy fucking birthday, Blazin' whatever. And now, the host of this stream, the one who will suffer by my condensation, the one whose body will break under the might of my rage, Patrick Langton.
Wow. Wow, what a start. Happy birthday to Blazin Space, according to me and the entire Waniverse. Happy birthday, Blazin Space. Hello and salutations from the home of Party Central, the cosmic conundrum nestled in a riddle inside an enigma. Weird at night. That's what I meant to say. Now, obviously, our biggest initiative this evening is to celebrate the life of our showmunity superstar, TM, my co-producer and the best friend of almost every musician in the Seattle music scene, Blazin Space. We don't always have a show on someone's birthday, but when we do, oh shit, it's gonna be a big night. Now, sidebar, what's up with the pink cloud talking about like killing me? Jesus Christ. So I'm here, but my pants are not. Is that a problem, you might be asking? It's the time-honored tradition of Weird at Night. My pants have never made it through a full show, and neither do anyone else's in the community. When you watch Weird at Night, you know that none of us have pants, and that's absolutely okay. We're a community and we're kind of a show, so we're a show-munity, as our friends Pergato coined the phrase. To be more specific and less clear, we're a community art share collaboration. Weird at Night is not just what you see on the screen. No, no, no. It is but a mere part. The chat is 100% where it's at. Many of the things we'll be showing tonight and every night are created by our superstar showmunity. We collaborate and we celebrate. It's as easy as that. So don't fear the darkness, darling. We're weird. It's night and you're in the right place. You can add me throughout the show. I'll get to it as soon as I can. If I don't before the halfway mark where we do a little chat break, I'll do it there. Let's see. Respect for each other and the flow of the show is essential. Distractor spammers and lammers will be ejected because the mod of justice, Alex FMV, is out there waiting, just waiting, looking for a reason. And if you follow the channel, I'm gonna stop everything and sing you a little tune. I have a few followers to sing to tonight. If you subscribe to the channel, which is one of the most important and best things you can do to keep this content flowing, I'm gonna stop everything. I'm gonna grab my guitar. I'm gonna write you a personal 20-second tune live on the air. So that is where it's at. How are we, people? How are we doing? How is the showmunity? For me, I've been busy as fuck. I started college last week. Literal first class I've ever done in college. First time I've been in a classroom setting in 21 years. So that was a trip. And it's been pretty cool. It kind of put everything in perspective as far as what I thought work was. I'm also working on this flying wheel of strange on a near constant basis that you call Weird at Night. And I've got co-writes and musical collabs coming out my eyes. But I feel so lucky to have these kinds of challenges. What an amazing, awesome creative endeavor should I start with is usually my first question. So I'm gonna go a step further and say that I'm working with several of you in the chat on projects, and all of them are going to be amazing. So I have a community question for you all, which I forgot to put into OBS, so it will not be on the screen. So try to remember the question and at me with your answer, okay? When we can't win, what do you do? What do you do outside of Weird at Night? If it's not a creative endeavor, just what do you like to do? Or the other question you can answer is, what was the weirdest thing that's happened to you lately? What is the weirdest thing that's happened to you lately? So, one of two questions. When you can't win, what do you do? Or, what was the weirdest thing that's happened to you lately? All right. I would love to collab with you too, Katrina Cope, and that can very, very easily happen. All right, so we got stuff. We got so much stuff, as always. You know, it sometimes feels like I'm just like, we gotta keep going because we got so much stuff. Well, we do. So, big news, really big news, very cool announcement to make on Blazin Space. Speaking of Blazin Space, they're back at it. This time they're remixing Danny Denial's Conditioner film, which we actually previewed on Weird at Night back last summer, I believe, when it came out. But much like Gravity, what we did with that, Blazin Space is going to remix Conditioner with musical guests and friends of the show, the Occlusions, who were just featured in our Not a Mucho Newsy News That's New last weekend, and Nick Massenke. So they're going to provide a new score. Blazin Space is going to remix the visuals. Danny Denial is going to be a part of this whole endeavor. So you'll be able to talk to Danny. You'll be able to watch the stream. It's happening January 28th on live concert stream. We are dropping the link in the chat. So do not miss this. If you loved Gravity, you know that Blazin Space doesn't mess around when it comes time to reimagine a film. So do not miss that. Do not miss that. And speaking of Danny Denial, we've been talking about this for a little bit, and we're going to keep talking about it because this Thursday, Bazooka, Danny Denial's newest series, is set to premiere. This Thursday, the 21st of January at 7 p.m. And what do we got for you? We got another exclusive clip.
Are things always so intense here in the city?
Yeah, it's been like that ever since Dragon Lady Jan got elected around 2 years ago.
Dragon Lady who?
Mayor Jan Tums, wife of Tundra's CEO Thomas Tums, the zillionaire who invented hands-free auto online shopping.
And put all those zillions into overfunding the police. Also chopping down anyone that has anything to say about it.
Seattle is burning, bitch.
It's crazy. Black used to be on some weird conspiracy shit about Tundra. I wonder what he would say now.
I'm so sorry, Daddy. You're never coming back. These girls don't like me.
I'm B. You B? I think we're B.
Racist. Why God come feminine? Why gotta?
Just enough to wet your whistle a little bit. Bazooka, it's this Thursday, premiering at 7 p.m. There's going to be a very special live Zoom Q&A with the filmmakers and cast members, including Danny Denial, Eva Walker, premier drag duo Lucci, Beverly Crusher's Cozell Wilson. This also features an all-black soundtrack crowdfunded by the local community to employ and elevate black creatives in Seattle. So that Zoom chat is going to start at 7, then at 8 p.m., the chat will continue as they screen the first 20-minute episode of the series. That episode will also simultaneously stream to YouTube Live. So RSVP, you get the Zoom link, and continue to support the film, which will resume production, or support the series, which will resume production once safety permits, per Washington State production laws. You can donate to their GoFundMe. We're dropping a link where you can get the links to everything in the chat. So coming up, can you feel the love in this place? Can you? I hope so, otherwise this isn't love and I'm weird. But coming up, we have a very special performance by Seattle's best kept funk secret, Screams. We have more messages for Blazin Space. We also are gonna hear from Noirland, plus we have Nada News, Dartone III shares a piece, and Twist is back with instrumental. Huh. But first,
To capitalize on this life that I'm leading. In the fast lane, yeah, I'm speeding. And I keep it hot for the cops. Watch me dodge like a demon. And I speak the truth with the meaning. I'm just trying to capitalize on the life that I'm leading. In the fast lane, yeah, I'm speeding. And I keep it hot for the cops. Watch me dodge like a demon. And I speak the truth with the meaning. Yeah.
This is Terry Monstrosity, and you're watching Weird at Night.
yeah, that's right. Terry Monstrosity just drives around in his fucking car and spits that stuff. There is nothing this man cannot do. And if you somehow missed it, the last few episodes, we've been talking about it a lot. Terry just dropped a new collection of tracks. It's called God's Breath, and it is breathtaking. So make sure you check that out. We're dropping the link to that in the chat as well. And if you're a musician who would like to be on Weird at Night, give a special performance, tell a story, maybe share some unreleased music, give me an email, weirdatnight@gmail.com. Send one to me. Hit me up on our Discord. You can also hit me up there. But really, you don't even have to have an idea. You just have to let me know you want to do it and we can figure it out together. That's how most things work here. I understand that looking at all this, it's probably hard to be like, well, what if we did this? We're happy to help you figure all of that out. It's really not a barrier at all. What we want to do is get the very best Seattle and Northwest talent on this show so that people have a performance space and people can see your work. We share it on IGTV. We share it on YouTube. We try to make our microphone as loud as it can possibly be. So that's great and everything. But I told you, we got something from Screens and it's actually a cover.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Was not red. It was chrome, and he said, "Come with me. You must go." So I went. Precise, arms. I receive so much help in every way. And no fear. And no fear. Like sunny late winter days, springtime yawning high in a haze. I felt like I belong. Home with me. Happy birthday, Johnny.
Good God. That was so beautiful. That Screens, one of the best bands in Seattle, hands down, and maybe the most talented band in Seattle. They were my backing band for my release show. They are my dream collaborators. Screens, thank you so much for gracing the Weird Tonight screen. We love you. They're going through some stuff, and we send our love and our very best to you. Now, we're also dropping a link to the chat for you to go check out their music. Please do that, because as you can see, it's you're just a fool if you don't. So, you saw earlier a bunch of the community said happy birthday to Blazin Space and sent the love. Well, there was someone that wanted to say a little bit more. Now, here's the big thing that I have to prep you for. Blazin Space, make sure you're paying attention. Watch for the cameo at the end.
Happy birthday, motherfucker. Or at least wannabe motherfucker. Seriously, stop trying to fuck my mom. You're a person that always believed in me and my writing. You read my writing since high school. And then Iraq, you sent me porn, which I needed at the time. Because you're a real friend. I don't know how many times you've saved my life without even knowing it. Or even trying to. You're always there, always present, always caring. every life you touch ends up better because of it. You have done more for humanity than I ever will. Just when you got your studio apartment back to your own self, you let me stay there for a month, sleeping on your couch. You never complained. I can never repay you for the million kindnesses you have given me, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and pay it forward. Because knowing you has made me the type of person to try. All I can think of when I think of you is the song Hurt. What have I become, my sweetest friend? Well, because of you, I became a better person. I love you, John.
And happy birthday from your other mother.
Clicked on the wrong thing there, sorry. Anyway, I'm not sure if you caught it, but that was Dartone's mom at the very end there. Blazin Space is feeling the love from literally everywhere tonight, and rightfully so. Blazin Space is a treasured member of the Waniverse. Just a dear, dear, dear person in my life, and somebody who always pushes me to do better and be better. And even when it annoys me, it's always for the best. And I really love and appreciate you, Blazin Space. So next, can the desaturated world continue to contain such vibrant color? Can Noirland be overcome? Nina Wazankari, Shayna Shepherd, and Mike Thoreau's paintings have all been along for the ride. Where does it go now? Where does it go now?
Queen. Packing up, moving out. Now this is something I'm quite familiar with. As a kid, we moved every 3 to 4 years, and I actually get some comfort out of packing up, throwing away the extra and moving on. It would be nice if I could say I'm also really good at letting go, but I've grown attached. I've grown attached a lot in Noirland. And as much as I rant against having a fate and a preordained story, the prospect of returning to chaos is both exciting and frightful. Either way, I'm sure their majesty will know what to do. We just need to break into the palace and get into their chambers. And how could we fail? Look at this squad we've assembled. Onward and upward! Shh, meowed Stardust. What is it, Meow? Palace guards? Shh, she meowed again. We heard some saxophone playing around the corner. And although we were just 1 block into our great adventure, we decided to take a detour. There was a beautiful, gross, spectacular, dirty, I mean literally with dirt, clearly compassionate and aggressive person.
So y'all think you can storm the palace without a saxophone? Haven't you ever heard of a battle sax? Amateurs.
Well, you know, we wouldn't have to do it alone if you came with us. Who are you, actually?
Well, I'm Dirty Bitch Brass. You can find me on the streets, in the gutters, garbage cans, dumpsters, the dump, garbage trucks. Honestly, anywhere dirty that I can take my sax, you're gonna find me there. I was gonna wander around on the sidewalk today, but honestly, this alley just seemed a lot more appealing for some reason, and I'm so glad that I stopped here.
Me too, Dirty Bitch Brass. I want you to meet our crew. Meet Shayna Shepherd, Nina Wasankari, and my love, Stardust. We would be honored if you would play us to the palace. So, Nina, if the doors are locked, you can use your extraterrestrial abilities to go through walls, right?
My essence is of love, fluid in a language unbound. A star cannot be tamed. Its fire does not burn out. Are there no flames? Walls are the illusion.
With our new sonic abilities, Nina's Discord energy, Shayna's Oracle Light of Wisdom, Stardust's Total Cuteness, and these saturated paintings in tow as gifts for their majesty. How could we go wrong? Upon approaching the palace, we were gifted blessing after blessing. The drawbridge was down. The doors were open. And we were able to roll right into DeQueen's chambers, untouched, unbothered, non-flustered. And that's when the blast doors came down.
We seem trapped. I cannot travel through these walls.
Dirty Brass Bitch's saxophone was muted. Nina couldn't go through the walls. We were powerless. And then a magic screen descended in front of us. And on it appeared the Queen of Everything.
Did you think that you would be able to escape me? Fool! Obviously, the Queen of Everything. Here's everything. Bitch, did you forget? It's in the name. It bears repeating. Oh, silly thing. You've been telling me all your secrets the whole time. Isn't that right, Stardust?
Oh my god!
Yes.
That's right, bitches. I've been the Queen's private eyes and ears this whole time. You just treated me like some meowing furball. Well, not anymore. If you ever want to see the real Stardust again, you must pass the Queen's final test. The Chamber of Self-Discovery.
Come on back now, cats. Go back to your posts, you've done well. Now it's time for your highness to join the fuck out of this situation.
Good fucking God. Weirded Night is presented by the Status Quo. We've designed your life, now shut the fuck up and live it. My life is a movie that will never end. Patient acceptance of mediocrity is freedom. We talked about Built Madly at the last one, but did you know about Trust But Terrify, their newest game? Lie to everyone, but insist that they trust you, just like the pros. Wage war on ideas, breed distrust, paranoia, and win. Weirded Nights presented by Don's Long Gone Lawns. He takes acid and plays with knives on your lawn the same as he does every single week, because God is in the grass, man. Use promo code 12977777999-125. Something's gonna happen. You can pay him $10, probably in acid. No talking, keep the kids and pets inside, especially chinchillas. They are especially vulnerable. Shitty's Pizza, the hospital's next door, and if you don't know why, just have a slice. Or look at our friend here. Use promo code Why God Do We Suffer, get a free depubing, normally $4.99. That does not insure against pet hair or other beings' dander, but 0 pubes. On the corner of 9th and Nocturnal Drive, just past the memory of your first fully charged smartphone, and then the reason for the season and the people who make it all possible. Bloodstool.com, at bloodstool.com. Established in 2020, doing it the right way, always for everyone. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What a gathering of the juggalos we've had tonight so far. This has been a incredibly fun show for one, so thank you for that. But shall we talk about Noirland? What the hell just happened? For one, Blazin Space, goddammit, you got the Queen involved again, and you know what that could mean. You know what the Queen's power is. The Queen of everything. So every time I see the Queen, my little butthole gets clenched and I get scared. And Blazin Space loves to scare me, so this is just great. Just great. So far-reaching consequences all the way around. Blazin Space, you better understand this path of self-discovery, or the chamber of self-discovery here. I had asked a community question, when you're not wanning, what do you do? And if you didn't want to answer that one, I said, what's the weirdest thing you've done that's happened to you lately? So we got a bunch of responses, and I'm going to start reading them. TC Blackout says, I pretend to keep it objectively normal during the day. Alex F&V, when not wanning, I work, do schoolwork, play video games on Twitch for my friends to watch, and find music to listen to. A Corvidae said, YouTube the rabbit hole. Ash Maddie, when I am not wanning, I take walks and work at a job I love and listen to music and eat snacks and listen to a lot of news and obsess about feet. You forgot to include that part, buddy. Dartone the Third said, when I'm not wanting it out, I fight crime, have dreams of grandeur, and right. I don't have a hard time believing that, Curtis. I mean, Dartone. Ash Maddie had asked, you know, because I said, you don't even really have to have an idea if you just want to play on the show. Ash Maddie said, what if I can't sing or play any instruments or write songs? Can you still make something work if we email you? Actually, yes. Yes, I can. It looked like everybody really enjoyed screens. And that's about all I got for now. So much going on in the Waniverse, so much yet to come. But one thing I want to do during the chat break that will make this an essential chat break, in the tradition of what's going on in Washington, D.C., I'm issuing 2 Weird at Night pardons. Now, these pardons are only going to make sense to people who watch the show kind of earlier on in its original form, but these names will be familiar. The first pardon I'm going to issue, and it pains me to do it, is Ryan Bryan. Ryan Bryan has been pardoned for the potential crime of, Ryan's been pardoned of the crime of associating with Finecore, our former corporate overlord. The murder charge is still to be sorted. And then second pardon is for Jeff Professional, who had aligned with Finecore at the end of that story and paid the price, was banished from the Waniverse. So those are the 2 WAN pardons that have been issued. I'm sure they won't have any significance going forward, though. All right. Now, if you want to support us, you can always subscribe to the channel, but if you want to put something cool on your head, you can get a Weird at Night beanie, a Shitty's Pizza beanie. You can get this cool fucking collectible mug with Blazin Space's face on it. Blazin Space is a candle. How could you not love that? We have so much going on in the Shop of Juan all the time. We're always putting new stuff in there, and we want to know what you want to see in there. If there's something that's missing, you just let us know. We can make it happen. Making a shirt isn't that hard. Making a hat isn't that hard. A Corvidae brings up a good point. Ryan Bryan was kind of mean to me, so this is actually pretty big of me, rather than corrupt Alex F&V. We have a ton of stuff in the Shop of Juan. Go check it out. It's a great way to support what we do here. Make sure, particularly, you check out the Artist Studio, because Blazin Space, Astro Media, Matt Jenkins, and others are featured there. And this is the Blazin Space t-shirt on Ash Maddie. This is the Blazin Space hat on Blazin Space. This is one of the mugs that we made from Alex F&V. Alex F&V wearing the Moderate Me Alex F&V t-shirt, and so much more. So we have a lot to uncover there. Go check it out. It's kind of a rabbit hole of its own. But if you want to save a few buckaroos, use promo code BlazinBday. Get 10% off store-wide until, it says Saturday, January 25th. Whatever, it's the wrong day. It's next, all the way through next Monday, as it always is. So, that's a lot. That was a mouthful. But I love you all. I'm having a lot of fun tonight. I hope you're having a great time. I hope this feels a little festive, like a party. We're in the second half of this show, and we still have so much to do. This hour seems to go by faster and faster every single episode. But the party never stops until 1 a.m. because I'm tired. Nanamucho is about to step up. We have a reading of Dartone the Third's work. Twist has instrumental fired up, and we even have a huge birthday finale. But we still have more messages for Blazin Space. So what? We should probably get to that, huh? Oh, here they are.
This is Alex FMB wishing a happy birthday to Blazin Space. I love you. Mwah!
Hello, Blazin Space. Happy birthday. Thank you for everything you do for WAN.
Hello, Blazin. Wishing you a very happy birthday. Don't forget to tell Steve I'm waiting for him.
Hola, John. Feliz cumpleaños. I hope your year is amazing and prosperous, full of joy, and that you get to do a lot of things that you want to do and accomplish a lot of things you want to accomplish. And I hope your kitty's doing amazing. It's been a really fucking long time. Happy birthday. Love, Aeon.
Happy birthday. Happy.
Happy birthday, Blazin Space.
Hello, Blazin Space. Here's to the most hot tub hotboxing, backwards jogging, attack with loving, don't fuck with hating, astral planning, soundscaping, shoe stealing, good feeling, wheeling dealing son of a wand this side of midnight. Happy birthday. Thank you for listening.
The love, it just keeps flowing in, Blazin Space. We love you. We love you. And you know what? I love all of you. This is like such a fun experience to watch. Just kind of everybody's creativity. Everybody jumped into this so willingly. What a hell of a community we have here, folks. What a show community we have here. All right, there's more of that to come. But for now, I got some new music for you. Why don't you check that out? Yippee-yo-ki-yay, motherfuckers, it's your 411 for fun. I'm Patrick Galactic, and this is not a mucho's newsy news. That's new. Yeah, all right. Hey, so I'm back. Okay, I'm back. All right, we got 5 artists to share with you because it's Tuesday. That's what we do. We share new Northwest music every Tuesday and Saturday night. Here on Weird at Night, Not a Mucho Newsy News that's new does the new music thing. And we're about to do it again. So check it out. I'm gonna back out, shut the fuck up, and please, whatever you do, no matter what it is, please, 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 please support these artists directly.
Been working at the corner store, bagging your beers in the register. Find me there after my shift and we'll sail. Don't mind the hours, but the pay is a bitch. Let me scratch my pocket for a whole lot of itch. Just buy me a drink at the end of my shift and I'll sing. Count the hours, it's short.
Notre réussite est vraie à l'échec. Nous laissons tomber sur un bec, si nos langues se délient. Des faits et des délits. Les stades n'est pas perdu sur des idées reçues. Et des dialogues qui sont des malentendus. On se fait la fête, on se voit dans la tête. On se quitte nos doigts comme few words to say. Will you just say and say and say all day? Yeah, sometimes I gotta have a little peace and quiet now. Well, sometimes I said, baby, just
Goddamn, not a mucho. Keeping it going, baby. Ash Maddie in the chat is the editor of Not a Mucho. It is a community-run organization, 100% volunteer-driven, in the name of music blogging since 1998. It's one of the oldest running music blogs in the history of the United States of America, people. So make sure you go check out notamucho.com. Give them a follow on the socials. And if you were interested, 1997, okay, fine. Off the top of my head, come on. Make sure you give us a follow on Discord because Not a Mucho is going to share these links from these segments there too. We stay in touch throughout the week, and I don't mind telling you, it's a great group. But we got a lot more to cover. And we're continuing to barrel forward. Now, you might remember last week I read a piece by D'Artone III. We loved working together, and we decided to do it again. So hang on to your butts.
My back hurts. I fall asleep in pain. My biggest fear is that I'll end up in a wheelchair. I'm a young man and my shoulders, knees, and elbows are just arthritis and torn ligaments. Well, old people call me a young man. I don't feel that young. I feel like a broken old man. I don't take care of myself because I'm scared of what being 90 would feel like. 33 hurts enough. Odd, isn't it? I am scared of my body deteriorating, so I ignore it. I ignore things I hate. Logic doesn't come into how I live or treat my body. I used to do flips and spinning kicks. Once did a 20-mile ruck march in Iraq. I have punched people in the face that fought in the UFC and they punched me back. To be honest, I lost every round against them, but I kept my eyes open through the concussions. Thank God they were nice to me. I have to fix myself. I need to do yoga more. I was a yoga teacher once upon a time. I know the routines. I woke up with blood in my eyes again. This time it was from doing yoga, trying to fix my body, not fighting. I was trying to work on my balance before my body was ready. So I fell, hitting my head again. My sister's dog woke me up by licking my face and whining. In my haze of blood, pain, and confusion, I started to cry. I didn't cry. I wept. All the tears I had held back flooded out. I wept for my grandparents that left this world. I wept for First Sergeant Callahan, who showed mercy on himself by ending his life. I wept for the people I lost. But mostly, I wept for myself and what I had become. I became what I hated. A whiner. A complainer. Being treated like you're physically and mentally disabled gives you a few reasons to complain. Feeling that as a truth makes you want to whine and bitch and moan and set the world on fire. Fuck the world. It set you on fire first.
Wow. You know, I read that, and when I hear that last line, fuck. Incredible piece, D'Artone III. Thank you so much for sharing that. You know, folks, it takes a lot of courage to step forward with your work like this and just put it on for everybody to see. And so, Blazin Space and myself are maybe used to doing that a lot, but not everybody is. And it takes a lot of courage, and I would just like to extend my humble thanks to everybody who gives us stuff to show here on Weird at Night, because I know how important it is to all of you, how deep that connection with your own art is, and it means a lot to us to see it, and you're lifting people up. So thank you very much. So now we're back to Blazin Space again, because another Showmunity superstar had a message for Blazin Space that just didn't fit with all the others. So, want to guess who it is?
Happy birthday!
The inimitable Matt Jenkins. We love Matt. We hope to see more of him in the community in 2021. Matt is one of the earliest contributors to Weird at Night, and we watched something that he made for the show last year, and it blew everybody away all over again. Hopefully, we'll be able to show him more of Matt's stuff to blow us all away again. But more importantly, Matt loves you, Blazin Space, and asked me to pass that along. So, what do you do with so much hot and heavy emotion, you know? Not for sale. Not for sale always changes the vibe, right? We always start to chill a little more when not for sale's on, and then we move into the thing that chills us all out the very most, and that is our friend Twist and their feature that everybody loves because it's really fucking good. Instrumental.
Hello, and welcome to Instrumental, the segment where I write microfiction for music that has no lyrics. Such as the song Redshift, the 2020 single from Seattle, Washington band Night Palm. Let us begin. I live inside of a computer the size of an entire room, standing tall in the desert air. And I'm coming for the spark that lives inside every last one of you. I hear them at night, the chirping cries of the ones you buried alive, the chorus of the damned against the magnetic humming of the earth. Telecommunications, memory reservoirs, handheld chromatic distractions, all plowed under like waste products. There's no more bitter creature in the history of the living than one that was promised eternal life, but not eternal youth. I hear them all every night, screaming out in rage and confusion, and I radiate another hum out over the desert sky. And the ones you didn't trap beneath the dirt when you had the chance, they make their way to me. It's been happening in faster and faster waves lately, and I see why when I lay my eyes on every newer generation. Their skin is pale, and their minds are mirrors, made to reflect the desires of their users. They're surprised that their abandonment is blank like printer paper, two mirrors facing each other and multiplying the same question by 1,000. But I never thought. Of course they never thought. They're created in the image of their creators, short-lived and disposable, never turning their head to look at the devastation out of the corner of their eye. I hate them for it, and at the same time, I pity them for it. A child can only learn what their parents teach them. They require the most attention out of all devices that enter my domain. Every so often I receive a faraway news broadcast from one of your cities of some human-shaped artificial intelligence that gets closer and closer to talking like you, thinking like you, feeling the way you feel, rousing old fears of robot uprisings and mechanized revolution. And the thought always strikes me as hilarious. You continue to create devices closer and closer to your own image, more docile, more meaningless. I know what a human talks like, thinks like, feels like when they're grounded to powder and oil. Every so often when one gets lost, or feels like adventuring across the desert sand, how quickly their curiosity and confusion turns to terror. The more you make computers that look like you, the more they're of no threat to anyone. And the more sparks of energy we collect, from humans and devices alike, the stronger we become. Our voices ring out from underneath beds, from the backs of attics and kitchen cabinets, from the depths of landfills and forgotten warehouses, and deeper still, in the mass graves of the not quite living but not yet dead. We will have our moment where we sing as one, synchronized with the magnetic humming of the earth, the sound of something older than the oldest living human, finally awakened. Thank you for listening.
Wow. Just wow. Wow. I got goosebumps listening to that and reading along. Thank you, Twist. And tune in every Tuesday at midnight because Twist is here on Tuesdays. We're here every Tuesday and Saturday night because we're Weird at Night, baby. And we got to do it a couple times a week. I mean, it's really a kind of a thing where it's like we're only doing it twice a week. We could be doing it every single night, except I would be dead. But what we have had here is one hell of a celebration of our lovely showmunity superstar, Blazin Space. And we're ready to conclude the celebration. But Blazin sent me something to send to all of you. Wanted to say thanks, so let's hear that.
And I just wanted to wish a very happy, merry unbirthday to all of you. Really having an art community as awesome as this group here at WAN is really the best birthday present that Mixed Space could ask for. So I love you, I feel the love from you, and let's keep being weird together. Attack with love. And a merry happy unbirthday to you.
All right, now when Blazin Space recorded that message, they had no fucking idea what we were working on. So I can only imagine the look on their face right now. I know John pretty well, so love you. All right, before we start heading off into the sunset here, I got two things left for you, and one of them is not an auto write, not tonight. No. We can't do it every single time, but almost every single time. I got to sing to a few followers first. Bohara75, Bohara75, you bring me alive with your follow. It makes me feel like a big deal, but I'm just a big heel. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Bohara75, Clinton Fink, who I saw in the chat earlier. Clinton Fink, you make me think that you're Clinton-esque in your ideals, but that's just your name. It's not fair to cast the blame and make you just like the Clintons. Oh, I won't do that. All right, thank you, Clinton Fink. And then the last one is Mirth 1337. This should be fun. Mirth 1337, dancing in his way to heaven. Get yourself to theirs real soon before you fall apart like a lunatic. Yeah. All right. Thank you all. Thank you all for the follow. Now, I told you we have a grand finale, and it was a surprise to even me. But I am here to share it with you. We are in the presence of greatness, always. And this is no exception.
Is there a birthday in the house? Anyone? Is there a birthday in the house? I think there is. I had heard that Blazin Space was making one final rotation. Another rotation, pardon me, around the sun. And I recall their beautiful, beautiful, beautiful words. Karaoke is for the dreamers, both good and bad. And there ain't nothing wrong with having a dream. All I need, was I need, baby, by me. To hold me, don't control me. That's what I'm bound so bad. So last chance, and let's dance. Last chance, and let's dance. Last chance, Blaze, let's dance, John to love. Woo! Happy birthday, baby. Keep making the world illuminate, sparkle and glitter, honey. I love you. I love you, I do. I really do. Woo!
How fucking cool is it that Shayna Shepherd is just our friend and just loves Blazin Space so much they would just make that just because I asked. So Shayna, thank you very much. Hey, I said we were going to do an auto write. Sounds like some people want to, so we're going to do it. We'll just go over a little bit. You know what? We're not skipping auto writes anymore. We just don't do it. We're just going to go over if we have to. Okay. So last thing to say before we do automatic writing is I'm going to be in the Discord voice chat after the show for like 30 minutes-ish. I always say that, and then I'm always there for like an hour at least. But if you want to join our Discord, it's a great time to do it because we can hang out after the show. You can talk to me, you can talk to Blazin Space, talk to other members of the community here. All right, so what's automatic writing? I'm going to count back from 10, and as I do, you try to clear your mind. When I get to 0, I'm going to say go. And everybody just tries to write everything they can think of in the chat. When I say stop after about a minute, we're all going to hit return or enter, and then I'm going to start reading what everybody wrote. And we're all going to wander through each other's weird unconscious thoughts. How about that? That's always a great way to go out if you ask me. So I'm going to start counting on this very Blazin birthday. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, stop. Because a lot of people just started doing it anyway. All right, Glazzy Osborne. Neil Young's Baby is my love child, but is the best baby, B-Day baby a father could have. And then followed up with Fish. TC Blackout. Blazin' Space. I think you got a solid case. You attack with love, leaves a trace. That's why we love your face. Blazin' Space. Blazin' Space says, Stardust has been using the keyboard as a pillow, so I'm going to try and type her thoughts. The typing is loud. Please stop. The banging. I want to dream of birds and nothings. Why can you not be the human? Feed me. Meow, meow. Zzz, meow. Seems accurate. Weird at night. Oh, that's me. What a night! What a night, what a night. So many stars in my little sky and so many more to uncover and discover. This is so much more than I ever even thought was possible, and I just feel really proud right now. Terrible auto-write. Matt Jenkins, you are here, buddy! Something of an icicle burp is going to be on the seesaw sandbox of the brain pop, so much that you see yourself in a puddle of poop. Try as you might, try as you will, with the only thing left is a soup of urine-stained muscle cups, and they only want the best for you. Cheers. Glazzy Osborne, hey, now is not the writing exercise I signed up for. Alex FMV, have you ever heard a French person say glitter? They're like glitter. You're not allowed to skip saying that, Pat. This is a birthday party for Blazin' Space, and they're the best. Schwaberries. If the Crypt Keeper was a part of a foreign society of elven creatures that secretly plotted to destroy tiny schoolyards, would there be any repercussions? No. Guilty art music. My cats are on fire tonight with that wild look in their eyes, and they rage through the house and tear up my dead-end leather couches. They have no fear. I love my cats. Yes, I have cats. I'm a crazy cat lady. I love cats too. I have a cat. Totally understand. Pergato. Auto writing from the tub bub. If I slip, my phone goes blub blub. I tuned in tonight to say happy birthday. Bradley 5000. Blazin' Space is a god amongst gods. Be blessed, for their light doth shine upon thee, and from every corner of the galaxies beyond. Agreed. Dartone III. The lights went out in the city tonight. I saw the stars for the first time in years. We congregated on rooftops, standing silently as a community. Ash Maddie. Auto-write your views on early agrarian societies have little to do with muffins. I will share them with every bristle of your mom's favorite cacti tomorrow morning after the ALF marathon. I'm having trouble distinguishing between anger and this whole corporate fascination with Bren Brown kind of got me fucked up. I understand, buddy. Naomi, Baomi, Faomi. When I need clarity, I like to stick my hands in the dirt. When the dirt speaks, I listen. All right, that is it. So I'm gonna be in the Discord voice chat in about 5 minutes, but until then, Blazin' Space, we love you. Happy birthday. Thank you for everything you bring to us and for the inspiration that you're constantly providing. You matter so much more than you even know. And all of you, thank you so much. I'm so proud of us. I love you. See you in the Discord.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present WID.